XR was announced on September 12, 2018 alongside the iPhone XS and began rolling out in some countries on October 26, 2018 with its slogan, "Brilliant in every way," and with iOS 12.0. However, its primary new features were not its long battery life or its meaningless liquid retina display, or even the fact that this is the first iPhone to support eSIM alongside the iPhone XS, or even that makeup effect that I talked about in this video right here. As the iPhone XR was actually the first iPhone without a home button to release, that wasn't the highest end model, as the iPhone XR specifically started at $750 for the basic 4GB configuration that I have here, $800 for the 128GB model, and at $900 for the 256GB variant. The iPhone XR was also the first iPhone since the iPhone 5C in 2013 to release in colors besides red, gold, black, or space gray, or silver, as the XR was famously available in product red, coral, yellow, blue as I have here, black, and white. However, the iPhone XR was controversial at its launch and still is partially controversial today because the display's resolution is 1792 by 868 pixels, meaning that this cannot natively display 1080p content. The iPhone XR also features the same pixel density that the iPhone 4 does, which is 8 years older. Even though tech enthusiasts fail to comprehend that the iPhone 4's display is not bad. I mean, I know I'm showing this on camera, but this still isn't a bad display, and of course the display has degraded over time in terms of brightness. Consequently, tech enthusiasts often mock the iPhone XR. However, the iPhone XR was also Apple's first attempt at splitting the iPhone lineup into two separate markets, but with very similar phones. One market is average Joes, and the other is for tech enthusiasts who know the differences between a Pro and standard iPhone. Even though now everyone knows that there was the standard and Pro lines of iPhones, this was a novice concept back in 2018 because, I mean, Apple had done that with the 5C and 5S and 8 and 10, but they never really fully capitalized on that with similar phones until now. This concept of splitting the iPhone into two drastically varied markets didn't remain novice for long because the iPhone XR proceeded to sell so well. This is even the best-selling phone in 2019. In fact, I know many people who have used the iPhone XR, such as my grandmother, which I have the box to her old one, and one of my friends who still uses a 64GB iPhone XR daily. Following numerous price cuts, the iPhone XR was discontinued in September 2021. This September, the iPhone XR will lose mainstream iOS support as it will not receive the upcoming iOS 26. But did you or do you own an iPhone XR? If so, what are your experiences with it? Please comment that down below. I was initially planning on asking for an iPhone XR for my 16th birthday back in March 2024 until I searched them on eBay, checked their price, and found this unit running, let me show you this, iOS 12.1.2 for the same price as a normal iPhone XR back then, which is $140. In fact, if you want an iPhone XR to this day, they've dropped a little bit to where they're now between $110 and $125, $130, and they will probably continue to drop as this thing's support goes. But yeah, that's just the price if you want one. But as always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes family, and peace out.